Aries, and welcome to your September 2016 tarot card reading. In honor of all of the many requests Daisy Love Moon and I have received from our subscribers, I will be doing this tarot card reading topless. I hope you enjoy the show. Alright, now Aries. I always start out my readings by pointing out I use the top deck, which I really like, and that I get the cards laid out, get them good to go before I turn on the camera, and that way it saves us some time. Now the way the cards are laid out, Aries, this is how you will be meeting the month of September 2016. This is the first of the month to the middle of the month to the end of the month. These cards are considered advice from the spiritual world, and these cards are the things that will be out of your control. Alright, now Aries, let's see how the month is going to go for you. You start off with peace, okay? That is quarrels made up, peace restored, it's pleasure after pain. So that's a good card to start off with, but you're surrounded by some trouble here because your next card is disappointment, which is disturbance when least expected. It's unkindness, it's treachery. Okay, so you are doing what you can to make peace, to bring peace into your life, but there's somebody giving you conflict. You're trying to make things right with them, you're trying to get things settled, but there is somebody who is just harshing on you. They are trying to give you conflict that you are trying to settle, to resolve. Okay, and your next card is worry, which is usually monetary anxiety. Some strains from some money situations. Okay, you're having a few money problems. You're making peace here. You are really trying to get things settled, but you've got some money problems here, and you've got somebody that is trying to keep you from making the peace. They are giving you problems. That's how the month is starting out. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Your next card is strength, which is a success after opposition, recovery from sickness. It's victory after fear. So you come through on the peace issue. You really get things settled the way you want them to settle. You get the peace back into your life. You get your happiness restored. You take care of the troubles that the month started off with. Your next card is lust, which is courage, it's strength, it's control of the life force. So this first, you kick these troubles, you kick them in the teeth, and then the first part of the month really starts to go your way. You've really taken control of the situation. As you go to the middle of the month, get into the middle of the month, the Queen of Swords, which is a graceful woman. She's confident, gracious, just. She seems like a nice person. She's going to be entering your life, or playing a part in your life, as you go into the middle of the month. So even though you start off the month, with some struggles, you really take care of them. You really make things go in your direction in the first part of the month, Aries. Good job. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going to last, because as you go from the middle of the month towards the end of the month, you start off with the Ten of Swords, ruin, which is it's disruption, an insolent person, a backstabber, it's idle chatter. So once again, you're going to have somebody rising up in your life that is giving you grief. Even though the first part of the month you have really taken control, you have a great first half of the month, the second part of the month starts off with trouble. It starts off with people giving you grief in your life. The next card is the Prince of Swords, which is a young man. He's intellectual, clever. He's unstable, really. He slays as fast as he creates. He's probably artistic type, but he's going to be playing a role in your life as you're going towards the end of the month. And your final card, the Five of Wands, strife, which is a quarreling. It's lust, desire, it's troubles. Okay, so you start off the month with troubles that you quickly take control of. Okay, the first half of the month is great. The second half of the month is not so great, because you've got people giving you grief again. And you end the month on a low note with quarrels, with struggles. So enjoy the first half of the month, Aries, because it's looking like it's going to go great for you. Okay, the second half of the month, you might want to CYA, cover your ass, because the second half of the month looks like it's going to bring a lot of grief and trouble your way. And the month is going to end on somewhat of a low note. Okay, but enjoy the good times while you can. Now, advice cards. Remember, these are just advice cards from the spiritual world. You can take advice any way you want to. Swiftness, which is boldness, freedom, goals are within reach. So when you're having these troubles, keep in mind the goals you have set, the goals you're trying to attain for, they're always going to be within your reach. You're going to go out for them. I mean, so don't get too disappointed. Don't get too discouraged. The Tower, next advice card, which is danger, ambition, courage. So yes, it's going to be danger in the month, but you have the ambition, you have the courage to meet it. I mean, just as you took control here, you can take control again. And then abundance, which is love, kindness, bounty. It's the good things in life. So keep in mind, you have a lot of good things in your life, Aries. I mean, try to stay focused on them. Now, the things that will be out of your control. The first card you drew was the Sun card, which is triumph. It's recovery from sickness. But because it's in your out of control section, sometimes this card can mean sudden death. I'm hoping it don't. But I just wanted to put that out there because you have a right to know. But it's also, it is a triumph card. It's a recovery card. So you are recovering from a lot of things. I mean, you've got recovery here, you've got recovery here. So that'll be out of your control. So you are going to have a good month, especially the first part of it. Then you have the Star, clarity of vision, spiritual insight, it's hope. So you've got the insights to take care of business. You've got the clarity of mind. You're going to be, you're not going to be walking through this month in a fog. You will have the insights you need to make it through. You will have the clarity to make it through. You're going to be actually in good shape mentally during the month of September. Then your final card is the Ace of Wands, which is strength, it's vigor, it's natural force as opposed to invoked force. By natural force, I mean this is you. You're not having to reach out and crush anything or call in help or reach into the spiritual realm and start using black magic against these people. I mean, it's a natural force. This force is going to flow from you throughout the month. Just your natural personality is going to be able to make this happen. So, Aries, enjoy the first part of the month. You're going to be doing some learning during the second part of the month. But all in all, it's not a bad reading. I mean, you are pretty much in control during the whole month. And you really, really do make things happen here at the first part of it. All right. That is your reading, Aries. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. That way we can let you know next month when readings next month come up. Thank you for watching. This is Mr. Whoopi.